WRFM News for our sponsor Guardian Jewellery, Toronto Town Square and the Esplanade, Warners Bay.
It's 2 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Thandi Chindove with 2NURFM Hunter News. Police have arrested 3 people over a frightening armed robbery at Freeman's Waterhole. 2 men aged 36 and 28 and a 27-year-old woman entered a service station in the early hours of last Thursday morning, armed with a shortened firearm and a hammer. Senior Constable Sarah Burgess says the trio fled with cash and cigarettes.
Our staff member locked himself in an office while one of the men climbed the counter and allegedly stole some cash from that register. Now all 3 are then run from that store. Police were called. An investigation was launched by detectives from Lake Macquarie. This culminated in the arrest and charging of 3 people.
The 36-year-old man is due to face court today, while the other man and woman are due to front court on August 26. Each has been charged with robbery whilst armed. It's believed a man at the centre of the siege at Lambton was suffering from mental health issues. Worried neighbours called police to a home in House Street at about 6 last night after the 41-year-old armed himself with a knife. Specialist police negotiators were also called, and the man eventually came out of the home but allegedly threatened officers with the knife, forcing them to use capsicum spray on him. He's now being treated in the Mater Hospital and is expected to be charged over the incident. Lake Macquarie Airport has signed a formal lease with Westpac Rescue Helicopter Service, which will see the choppers move to Belmont in 2017. The relocation of the operational base comes as part of a new 10-year contract for the service, with administration and heavy engineering facilities to remain at Broadmeadow. Service General Manager Richard Jones says Council still needs to approve the new base.
There's a process to go through, and we've already met with Council, and we know what needs to occur. It's just like any development application, so we'll follow the process and the steps, and again, hope to have that completed successfully over the next few months.
Low-income households in the Hunter will soon be able to receive assistance from the New South Wales Government to cover gas bills. The new $90 gas rebate will become available on July the 1st and will be available to families eligible for the low-income household rebate. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott MacDonald, says this new benefit will make life easier for struggling families.
We haven't had the gas rebate before, so that's new. As I say, it's helping the people that are least able to afford some of these essential utilities such as electricity and gas. It doesn't go, the whole way, but it certainly will be a big help for those people in those situations.
Hunter residents are rallying in Newcastle today over planned price increases and job cuts at Australia Post. The Communication Workers Union is holding the rally to collect signatures for a national petition as part of the Hands Off Aussie Post campaign. Assistant National Secretary of the Communication Workers Union, Martin O'Neill, says everyone is welcome to join the cause.
I just urge any members of the community who are concerned about the proposals to come along and show their support. The feedback from the community is they're intensely aware that it's Air Australia Post. It's a national icon, and we urge anyone to get down and show their support.
The Williamtown RAF base is set to undergo a huge redevelopment, which is expected to be completed in 2021. The proposed plan is expected to cost $274 million and includes the construction of office accommodation for 950 personnel and a new auditorium. The Public Works Committee will hold an inquiry over the proposed upgrades next month. The Hunter Valley Wine Country is expected to receive a boost in tourism with a new alliance between the Hunter Valley Wine and Tourism Association and Cessnock and Singleton City Councils. The new alliance allows the 3 organizations to combine resources and work together. Cessnock General Manager Stephen Glenn says the alliance aims to increase visitor numbers in the region.
By forming this alliance, we want the visitor experience to be a good one so that we can get increased visitation to the area.
In finance, the All Ords is up 66.1 points at 55.91 and $1 Australian is buying 77.8 US cents.
Sport for our sponsor NewcastleCheapestCars.com.au.
Having lost 8 of their past 9 matches, the Newcastle Knights are facing a must-win game against the Cronulla Sharks this Sunday. The side has been keen to come back hard after last week's bye and are happy to see Robbie Rocco return from injury. Rocco says they're preparing for a tough game.
They've always got a strong forward pack, so hopefully we can keep the ball in play and we can get over the top of their forwards. I think our backs are really good running through the middle and starting off our sets.
The Newcastle Jets' second member forum last night has seen new team colours put on the drawing board. The overriding sentiment of more than 300 members who attended was a need to re-establish their own identity, beginning with new colours. Fan consultations will reportedly be made before any changes occur. And in local rugby union, the Wanderers will be looking to build on their 97-0 win over Singleton last week, when they take on the undefeated Hamilton in a top-of-the-table clash on Saturday. That's sport. I'm Jonathan Mompson.
2 in your FM news time is 2:05.